Hey guys, so yes, I know I have not done a video in a while, but I'm just doing a little update. I've been swarmed with schoolwork, so just doing a quick video before I have to get back to work and stuff like that. Real quick thing, if you see that I'm looking this way instead of looking directly at the camera, it's because that my screen just went on the computer that I'm on right now. So, and I'm using an HDMI cable and plugging it into my TV, and I'm using my TV as my monitor. I need to breathe. And, so if I look over like this instead of looking directly at the camera, I do apologize, but I'm using that as my monitor, and yeah, glasses. So I can see the TV. So yeah, just giving it a little my thoughts on how Megaforce can go down. Um, there's many ways it can go down. Yes, I've seen the trailer. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna add it to this video because one, I'll probably get like attacked by YouTube, and two, it's swarming out there. Uh, I think it's in Shuki's fourth uh, Power Morphicon video, day 4. I think it was 4. Maybe it was 4. I think so. But there is multiple ways Power Rangers Megaforce can go down. Yes, there's gonna be the Legend War. If you've seen Super Sentai, it's from Gokaiger. The apparently according to the news on RRR, right? I'm not sure which site it was. It was either RRR Otaku or WritersRangerRamble.com. And I need to calm down. There's many ways it could go down. It could go down like how they pulled off Samurai, which I kind of hope they don't. A lot of people hope they don't pull off a Samurai like they did with Samurai, where they just copied and used a lot of the Super Sentai footage for every single episode and copied the story plot and stuff like that. I'm gonna be like, oh, no, you don't know that. I'm like, I've seen Shinkenger. Samurai Sentai Shinkenger is the source footage or source show, whatever. It's where the source footage comes from. Is from Samurai Sentai Shinkenger from Japan. Copyright to Toei. I think I pronounced it right. I don't want to get attacked by Japanese people. Um, anyway, there's many ways it could go down. I need to stay on topic. I'm probably going to be rephrasing and reiterating things a lot, but there's many ways it could go down. It could go down like they did with Samurai and copyright, not copyright. Wow, copy like copy like everything on the take these off. Don't need to see the screen in my eyes. It can go down like they would have like they could pull a complete and utter RPM where they film their own footage. Well, with the Legend War, they could just pull because they had Toei film their own war, a new Legendary War for Goseiger, because Megaforce is the adaptation of Tensou Sentai Goseiger, which I saw an episode, then I just thought, I'm like, you know what, I'll wait for Power Rangers if it ever gets to Goseiger. Um, they could pull an RPM, which they film their own footage. They have a brand new villain, which I doubt they're gonna do, but they can have a new add a new villain that does not have that doesn't use the same costume or armor or costume, whatever you want to call it, from the Super Sentai counterpart, or like they did with Tanaya 7, and she was awesome. Um, or they could just pull like what they did with Samurai. I keep reiterating this. I'm at 5 minutes already. I'm rambling too much. My computer is going crazy now. It could be like, mm, they could do like maybe they're saying like when they say it's the anniversary season, maybe they'll do like they're doing like a an NPR like thing, like they're gonna have all of the main colors like red, yellow, blue, black, pink, green, and then have like maybe bringing Gosei Green, maybe use that suit, give him a new helmet, because the helmet I think was just a repainted Gosei Blue helmet. I don't know. I did not see Goseiger. All I know is there was Gosei Green for an episode, and then that was it. Let me grab my cable from my computer so I can charge it and it doesn't die while I'm talking. Plug this in. Um, as for like how they could do a bring the reoccurring actors in for the new suits like MMPR 1, 2, and 3. That same suit, but for Tommy, he was green, white, red Zeo, and red Turbo. They could just have him be a tribute for and red Turbo for a few. I think it was like half the season, and then they gave the power transfer. Yeah. That's an MMPR episode title. Ugh. Or they can have like because TJ was red Turbo, but he was also Blue Space Ranger. So what I'm thinking, like I agree with Bruno from Divided as One and MMPR Toys. Like they could have that he said that they could bring the Robo Ranger. I don't know. He called it Robo Ranger, I think it was. But they can use the Robot Turbo Rangers for the Turbo Rangers and have like well obviously Blake Foster would be blue because it's Blake Foster. He's blue. That was his color. So he was maybe he can be the one that's leading the Robot Rangers. And then the Alien Rangers, they could bring them in. Hopefully, they can get the actors in. Um, there was a lot of recurring. Tommy was green, MMPR green and white, and then he was red Zeo. Then he was red Turbo for half the season, and then he came back as black as Power Rangers Dino Thunder Black Ranger or Brachio Ranger, whatever you want to call it. I've heard people call it several different things, but yeah, they can have um, Jason David Frank be one huge tribute episode, maybe make that a hour long special where they give him all the tribute. He gets a whole tribute hour long tribute because he was so many Rangers and stuff like that. Or they could just do like a um they could do like a special saying, oh, it's the most powerful remembered Power Ranger of all, Tommy Oliver, and stuff like that. Give him like an hour long special, or give him a movie. Mm. Um, then I'm completely getting off topic. Well, actually, I was on topic. Anyway, there's no way I'm not gonna be able to edit this because I'm filming through my webcam. But I'm getting off topic. For the Gosei Green suit, they could use it if they were gonna pull an RPM, like where they film their own footage, use some of the footage, but not every single thing like they did with Samurai. They could pull an RPM, which would probably be really cool. I know, I I was watching, I was listening, I wasn't watching, I was listening to uh, Riders Rangers Rambles, their RR and RRR, retrospective Ranger Rambles. Aha. Um, the Riders Rangers Rambles retrospective Ranger you know what? I give up. You guys know what I mean. of RPM, where they just pulled from Go-Onger. They pulled like only like the Megazord scenes because they filmed so much using Tenaya 7 because they brought in Tenaya 7 and they gave Venjix a gigantic dome. So they filmed so much from a really, 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 really goofy Sentai series. Like they made it like like from Go-Onger, which was a really, really goofy, lovable Sentai. They turned it into from Engine Sentai Go-Onger. It was turned in from goofy and lovable to apocalypse, like the end of the world apocalypse, which was outstanding. I mean, not the whole apocalypse thing, but just absolutely phenomenal what they did with the story writing. The writers of that series should probably contribute to the Megaforce. Just saying, maybe a few episodes. I don't know. I actually do not know how they're gonna bring in um, Power Rangers RPM and Samurai, because apparently tie those two into the main continuity. I'm surprised I was able to say continuity, but because according to Clash of the Red Rangers special, God, people are probably gonna be like, "No, you're wrong. You never refer to that ever again. That was horrible." But according to that, either RPM and all the other ones were in a separate. RPM was in a separate continuity than Samurai, or Samurai was just a different continuity in general. Like maybe Samurai came before the computer apocalypse, like the stuff like that. But I don't know how they're gonna bring that in. Maybe they're just gonna say, "Oh, that never happened," and that it's gonna be just like that never happened, which would be okay if we just ignored that. Like, yeah. Um, but yeah. So, crap. I probably should have did some notes on this. Took some notes on this. What I was gonna say. Oh, great. Because I was reading somewhere online that Megaforce was gonna take place after, like, be in the same continuity after RPM, not after Samurai, which it can be understandable. Like maybe they're gonna do like Megaforce has to like help rebuild the world using the previous Power Rangers, and then Samurai comes out of nowhere and be like, "Where's Samurai? Rangers together, Samurai forever." Maybe, I don't know, but eh. But I have nothing wrong with Samurai being Samurai, being copied from Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. I like both of them. It's okay. I'm probably gonna get killed no matter what, so whatever. My opinions. I swear, if anyone's like gonna be like, "You're wrong. You're wrong. You know what? You're wrong. Do not bring Samurai is the best thing ever." Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Just my opinions. So yeah. Um. But I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe they'll bring in, because we have Gosei Red, Gosei Blue, Gosei Black, Gosei Yellow, and Gosei Pink. There was one episode in Goseiger that had Gosei Green. They may bring it in, maybe not. Maybe if they want to keep it as like somewhat like not RPM. Wow, MMPR. They could do like, oh, special saying, oh, it's cool. It's just like MMPR, but they never casted for the Green Ranger, so they're probably not. They're probably not. They never casted for Gosei Green, the American counterpart for Gosei Green. So we're probably not even gonna get an episode like that. Maybe they're just gonna say, "Oh, that we're not even gonna acknowledge that person was ever real." Because one, there was never a Ranger key of Gosei Green unless Guy pulled out something pulled out that key out of his butt, saying, "Oh, it's Gosei Green." I'm like, what? One episode. But there's also Gosei Knight, who is in the American counterpart. Apparently, the finalized name, I'm not sure. It was Robo Knight. Okay, reminds me of RoboCop, but that's just me because I was looking at RoboCop on Netflix, so and that reminds me way too much of VR Troopers for some reason. Um, but yeah, they could just pull an RPM. I'm already at how long am I at? I'm squinting, which is bad. I'm at 16 minutes. I've been rambling and probably stuttering and rephrasing myself or reiterating stuff. So yeah. I really don't. At this point, I do not know what they're gonna do. So everything I just said is stuff that they could be doing for this 20th anniversary season of Power Rangers, which apparently they're counting Super Samurai as a season, which okay, it's not really a new season unless they're gonna count maybe unless they're gonna not count Super Samurai and they're counting MMAR Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers as a season, which it was like 3.5 according to like a bunch of files online and stuff like that. It was notified as season 3.5 and stuff like that. My hands are going wild on on the screen. I'm going nuts. Um, so yeah, I have taken way too much time out of doing schoolwork and taking too much time out of your day. So I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll see you guys later. I'm probably also gonna see how bad this video is and debate on whether to upload it or not. So see you guys.